You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue. 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 You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue.
This is your Bingo Plus XABL 2026. This is your second game of 3 games here at the competition court inside Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Center, Xavier School, San Juan City. 2024 Colts wearing the white tops with black shorts taking on 2026 Pyrois wearing the all-black uniforms. First quarter brought to you by Mighty Sports. And of course, the live stream broadcast of the XABL 2026 is brought to you by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. Entering this ball game, 2026 Pyrois tied for third place at 6-2 on a 2-game winning streak, while 2024 Colts at 4-4 in solo 6th. Once again, this is Diego De La Paz bringing you the action from courtside. 2026 turns the ball over and a counter steal completed there by 2026. Jintao Chen gets a screen there from Ethan Ang. Mathai couldn't get that jumper up and in. Kyle Bennett Tan gets a rebound. Alfonso throws the ball away. Here's the attack by Jintao Chen. Lost control of the basketball, but will stay with 2026. Starting 5 on the floor right now for 2024. That's Santino Cruz, Jacobo Alfonso, Ethan Yu, Kyle Tan, and Adrian Ang. For 2026, they're starting off with Jintao Chen, Colin Mathai, Mateo Baltazar, Ethan Lau, and Ethan Ang. Ethan Ang attacks, but that shot rolls out. Rebound secured by Santino Cruz. They send it to the corner, 3 on the way. That one off the mark for Ethan Yu. Long 3 there, missed by Jintao Chen. Long rebound by Ethan Lau. Spin move by Mateo Baltazar. Gets it up and in for the first 2 of the ball game for either side. And now 2024 trying to find an answer here. Trying to pull back 2 points. 3-pointer missed by Santino Cruz. Offensive rebound there for Adrian Ang. Santino Cruz straight away 3. That's iron deficient. Jintao Chen recovers the loose ball. Jintao Chen dribbles it off his leg. Ball now with Adrian Ang. Alfonso. Now the cross-court pass here to Ethan Yu. Attacking. Fakes. Gave it up there. And the jumper no good for Kyle Tan. Long rebound goes to Santino Cruz, who misses that 3. Offensive rebound, Ethan Yu. Gave it up to Adrian Ang, who misses from inside the paint. And finally, they get the ball in courtesy of Ethan Yu. 2-all is our tally. 7 minutes 11 remaining here in the opening period. Ball with Jintao Chen. Right wing J, no good. Rebound secured by Santino Cruz. Cruz attacking right. Cruz stopped on a dime. Give it up to Alfonso. Shot clock down to 14. Go to the left wing. Now they send it to Alfonso. Alfonso attacks downhill but could get that floater up. Ball now with Colin Mathai. Mathai shovel pass to Lau for 3. In and out. Rebound Santino Cruz. Jacobo Alfonso. Give it up to Santino Cruz. Cross-court pass. They go downstairs. And Ethan Yu with that basket for the go-ahead for the Colts. Baltazar trying to attack. Decides to retreat. Cross-court pass to Mathai. Mathai dumps it inside. The miss by Ethan Ang. Kyle Tan. Alfonso. Back to Kyle Tan. Gets fouled. +1. And the entire 2024 Colts bench hyped up. But looks like our officials are of course trying to calm down the entire Colts bench of 2024. Bonus shot time here for Kyle Tan. And that free throw is good. (7-2) tally in favor of 2024. Mathai attacks. Denied there by Santino Cruz up top. Alfonso. Drop pass there. Ethan Yu gets rejected by Ethan Ang. And there's a foul in the ensuing play called against 2024. They call it against Adrian Ang. Joakim Uy. Now they go inside to Ethan Ang. Back to Joakim Uy, and the steal completed here by Jacobo Alfonso, and a breakaway. See you later. And right now that's a 9-0 tear, by the way, for 2024 Colts. As 2026 Pyrois has not scored since their opening 2 points. Two from the free throw line here for Mateo Baltazar. Baltazar makes both. But 2026 Pyrois has not yet scored a field goal since their opening 2 points. 2024 shooting 4 out of 12. While Pyrois 2026 1 out of 9 from the field for a paltry 11% shooting. Mathai launches the 3 off to the right. Rebound by Kyle Tan. They send it out here to Adrian Ang. Santino Cruz. And unfortunately, Santino Gonzalez lost control of that basketball. Jintao Chen back in the ball game. They dump it inside, this time for Nelson Chen. There's a foul on the play. Now 2024 will make a swap here. Lance Mercado into the ball game for Kyle Tan. Gonzalez tried to go for that sweeping layup to no avail. Reverse layup won't go through as well for 2024. Touch passing here for 2026. A nice find to the big man, that is Ethan Ang. First field goal of the game. Second for the game for 2026. First since the 8-minute mark of the first period. Miss right there for Nelson Chen. Paulo Pasha sends it out, and Adrian Ang goes bingo time on that 3-point attempt. That's our 6-point advantage here for 2024. Dribbling violation called against Jintao Chen. Alfonso. Give it up to Ethan Yu, but it will stay with 2024. Last touch on Nelson Chen. 4 seconds on the shot clock for 2024. They send it out, 3 on the way, and that one off to the left. Missed there by Paulo Pasha. Jintao Chen launches the 3 and rims out. Xavier Chua makes his first appearance in the ball game for 2024 as he takes out Ethan Yu from the lineup. Nelson Chen, breakaway layup, and was able to use one of our officials as a screener on that play. Alfonso, the miss, goes out of bounds. It will stay with 2024. Off the inbound, Adrian Ang, another 3, that one short. Offensive rebound, Lance Mercado. Ang, extra pass to Jobo Alfonso, who overshoots the mark. 1 minute and 2 remaining here in the opening period. 4-point lead for 2024. Traveling violation called against 2026. .40 seconds left here for 2024. Tristan. Three-second difference between game clock and shot clock, but 2024 did not take full advantage of that. 10 seconds left. Baltazar trying to go downhill. Straight away, 3, Jintao Shen. It's a miss. And that will be it for the first quarter of action. And 2024 Colts take a 4-point advantage over 2026 at the end of one, 12-8. We'll be right back with more action from the Bingo Plus XABL 2026. Second quarter of action here in the Big O Plus XABL is brought to you by Neat Sneaks, and the live stream broadcast is brought to you by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. 2024 Colts leading 2026 Pyrois 12-8 in a low-scoring affair so far. Tiago de La Paz bringing you the action from the Jacinto 2 competition court inside the Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Complex, Xavier School, San Juan City. Lau, three-pointer, wide right and out of bounds. Now 2024 Colts trying to extend their advantage. Swing the ball around here. It's going to be a turnover for 2024. Mathai launches, but couldn't deal. Second try, and unfortunately Joaquim Uy throws the ball away. Ball now with Pasha. Chua. Downstairs to Lance Mercado. Skip pass here going to Paulo Pasha. Kyle Tan couldn't hit the three. Ball is loose. Recovered here by Kyle Sio. And that's Xavier Chua going bingo time from three-point range. 15-8 is our tally. And 2026 will make a change here. Jintao Chan replacing Mateo Rojas. Pair of substitutions for 2024. You've got Alfred Balisi and Adrian Ang re-entering the ball game. 2026 trying to find answers here. They're down by 7 points at the moment. Xavier Chua couldn't hit that three. Jintao Chen zips it inside and (2026) trying to get some rhythm going here. Seven minutes remaining here in the first half. Jintao Chen, inside pass. Mateo Roa. Can't make it inside. Second try. It's good for Joaquim Uy. Timeout called here by 2024 Colts. And we'll be back with more action shortly. It's brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. Action resumes after that timeout called by 2024 Colts, as they're down 6 points at the moment, 18-12. Adrian Ang wheels, deals, and launches that three. (21-12) lead for Colts. Downhill attack and a miss there by Colin Mathai. Here's the breakaway, Adrian Ang. Ang, too strong off the glass. Chen, the feed inside, but a miss for Manuel Tan. On the other side, 2024 could not get things done on their side of the floor. Santino Cruz back in the game for Xavier Chua. Colin Mathai attacked the basket and got some contact. First of two free throws short there for Colin Mathai. 0 for 2 from the line. Power rebound by Lance Mercado. Adrian Ang. Santino Cruz. Now to Alfonso. Shot clock at 12 seconds. Ang lets it fly off the mark. Another lease on life here. That three, too strong for Santino Cruz. Colin Mathai for three. Off the mark. Long rebound, Adrian Ang. Alfonso and his pass a little too high for Santino Cruz. Another turnover for 2024. That's their 10th turnover of the game. Santino Cruz gets a steal. Cruz swings it to Adrian Ang, who drew closer, but first a traveling violation. Jintao Chen. Double teamed, had to send it out to Baltazar. Joaquim Uy, 3 is off the mark. Santino Cruz throws it away after getting that rebound. Another swap here for 2024, as they bring back Ethan Yu into the ball game for Lance Mercado. Baltazar trying to make a move, attacking. Baltazar flips it up, but first, traveling violation is called on that last sequence. Alfonso. Santino Cruz back to Jacobo Alfonso. Now they go inside. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. And that's 3 in the key here for 2024. Jintao Chen puts it up but couldn't hit that 3. Long rebound by Adrian Ang. Jacobo Alfonso. 17 on their shot clock. Adrian Ang tried to send it back in to Jacobo Alfonso but bobbles that basketball. Joaquim Uy. Now to Baltazar, attacking left. Goes for the inside hand finish and scoops it up for 2. (21-14), still in favor of 2024. The feed inside, and Ethan Yu gets the triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for that bonus. Extra foul shot on the way here. And Ethan Yu left it short. 2 minutes and 40 left here in the second. Baltazar goes downhill. Baltazar flips it up and in. It's Mateo Baltazar. Now with 4 points and 2 rebounds in today's ball game. (2024) trying to find an opening. Santino Cruz lost the basketball. Recovered by Alfonso. Floats it up off the glass and in. The bank is open on a Sunday. Last 2 minutes of the second period. As we close in on the intermission break. Mateo Baltazar misses that 3. Santino Cruz tried to go for that outlet to Ethan Yu, but picked away by 2026. Jintao Chen, hounded by 2 2024 Colts defenders. Oh, what a block by Jacobo Alfonso on Ethan Ang. Okay, so Jacobo Alfonso got teed up for taunting. After that monster block against Ethan Ang. So that will be Chester Chen, or Jintao Chen rather. That will be taking the technical free throw. We'll check that again here in the XABL technical free throw. Technical fouls are assessed with 2 free throws. So that's 1 out of 2 for 2026. Drive to the basket there for Colin Mathai, and he gets fouled on the way up. Two free throws here for Colin Mathai. And he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Offensive rebound won there by Joaquim Uy. Missed from close range by Colin Mathai. Play continues here as Mathai turns the ball over. Jintao Chen, great anticipation, the steal and the bucket. And the breakaway layup to boot. It's now 25-19. Under a minute to go here in the second. Baltazar gets a steal, or a counter steal there by Tristan Laburada. Empty trip there for 2024. Breakaway there for Jintao Chen. It's down to a 4-point ball game, 25-21. Half a minute remaining, and there's a tie-up. And the ball will remain with 2024. Possession will go to 2024 Colts. There's an 8-second violation called against 2024 as they failed to realize there was only about a second left to cross. And the floor is up and in for Colin Mathai. It's down to a 2-point ball game. 12 seconds left. Shot clock is off here for 2024. As 2026 quietly crawled back into the ball game. 2 seconds left for 2024. Step through, and there's a foul on that shot attempt by Ethan Yu as time expired on the second period. So that'll be 2 free throws here for Ethan Yu. Of course, the Bingo Plus XABL is organized by the Alumni Association of Xavier School, brought to you by Jim Weaver. Mighty Sports, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Premium Realty Corporation, Neat Sneaks, Jerry's Grill, and Chow Cow Barbecue. Marketing partner, Kings of the Court. And these two free throws, by the way, brought to you by Jerry's. They're going to put back 0.2 of a second on the clock. Ethan Yu at the line takes and makes the first of two free throws. Hits both to make this a 4-point ball game. At the end of two quarters, 2024 Colts leading 2026 Pyrois 27-23. And we'll be right back with more action from the Bingo Plus XABL 2026. Third quarter of action now underway, and it's brought to you by Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings. 2-point advantage here for 2024 Colts over 2026. And it's now back to 4 points after that latest basket by 2024. 29-25 is our tally. Tiago Del Paz bringing the action. This time in the Moran A division. A look at our halftime stats shows that 2024 Colts shooting 30% from the field versus 2026 Pyrois shooting 27%. 2024 Colts shooting 4 out of 16 from 3-point range, while 2026 has not yet made a 3-point field goal out of 11 attempts. Some bad news here, by the way, for 2024 Colts. As see, that was Lance Patrick Mercado going down with an apparent leg injury, and he had to be subbed out. And by the way, for 2024, their leading scorers so far, Adrian Ang with 9, Ethan Yu with 8, and Jacobo Alfonso with 4. While for 2026, they're led by Mateo Baltazar with 8 points. Jintao Chen, not exactly his usual game, scoring only 5 points in the first half, and Colin Mathai also subpar with 4 points. Another technical foul called here against 2024. Jintao Chen hitting both technical free throws. Right now it's Bach in one defense here as they force Jintao Chen to be ineffective on their offensive set. While 2024 now missing that 3 courtesy of Paulo Pasha. Jintao Chen launches a long 2. He had a toe on the line, and we are tied at 29 all. Alfonso sneaks the pass in. And the shot from close range missed by Ethan Yu. And on the fast break, a miss by 2026. We get a second try right here. Joaquim Uy gets fouled underneath the basket, and he will go to the line for 2 shots. So that's Joaquim Uy at the free throw line for 2 shots. And he goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Alfonso speeding through. Stops on a dime. And there's a foul on that 3-point attempt by Ethan Yu. Yes, that's 3 free throws on the way for Ethan Yu, and it's brought to you by Jerry's Grill. One for 2 so far on this trip to the free throw line. That's 2 out of 3 from the line for Ethan Yu. Now with 10 points in the ball game, averaging 15.8 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 0.9 of an assist. Jintao Chen launches the 3. That one left short. Defensive rebound rather for Santino Cruz. And he tried to go for that outlet pass. It goes way left. Great stop from 2026 on that sequence. Mathai. They go to Ang. Ang, the shot. Not enough English on that shot. Rebound secured by 2026. Alfonso's pass. Not enough spin on that one to go the way of Ethan Yu. Mathai makes his move, drives right, floats it up. Too strong off the glass. Kyle Tan attacks. Couldn't get that finish to drop. Rebound, Colin Mathai. Outlet pass inside. Joakim Uy. Smothered by that 2024 defense. (2024) to their offense. Kyle Tan, baseline J, no good. Ethan Ang with the rebound. Colin Mathai, marked here by Santino Cruz, and there's a foul on Cruz of a blocking variety. Eagle eye there from one of our referees for the game. That's J.R. the Tower Torres. Baltazar to Jintao Chen. Screen set there by Ethan Ang. Jintao Chen, right corner 3, no good. On the second try, Joakim Uy couldn't get that to fall through. Mathai on the third lease of life. On life there, a miss. Jintao Chen relocates, hits the 3! And the lead now with 2026, 32-31. 5 minutes and 24 left here in the third quarter. Jumper missed by Ethan Yu. Jintao Chen. Chen still on it. Gave it up, and the jumper is good for Colin Mathai. 3-point lead here for 2026. And this is their new biggest lead of the game at 3 points. 2024 trying to pull back. Santino Cruz misses that 3. The biggest lead for 2024 earlier was at 9 points. And 2026 could not keep the ball in bound. And we got a timeout called by 2024. And this timeout is brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. 2024 Colts calling that last time out as they are now down by 3 points, 34-31. As play resumes here in the third quarter, 4 minutes and 32 left. Alfonso now at the front court, facing the defense of Jintao Chen. Alfonso tries to attack. They send it out here to Xavier Chua. Airballs that three. Emmanuel Tan gets the rebound, but throws the ball away. Balisi, the feed to Adrian Ang, who misses. Second try, also no good. Alfonso gets a third serving. Still won't go down. And Mercado gets fouled. So Lance Mercado will go to the foul line for 2 shots. Oh for 2 from the line there for Lance Mercado. There's a foul called against Alfred Balisi. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Jintao Chen uses that screen from Ethan Ang. Jintao Chen relocates to the corner, but that three-pointer was iron deficient. Adrian Ang gave it up here to Jacobo Alfonso. Alfonso uses that screen from Lance Mercado. Drives through, floats it up in the paint. Off target. Nelson Chen with the rebound. Now Colin Mathai. Mathai launches the three. Off to the right. Gets his own miss. Mathai on the second try. Still won't go through. And there's some pushing and shoving underneath the basket. A pushing foul called on Alfred Balisi. That's his second foul in succession. Jintao Chen. Shot clock down to 7. They feed the ball downstairs to the big man. Now they kick it out to Emmanuel Tan. That one left short. And it goes out of bounds. Two minutes and 55 left here in the third. Alfonso gets a ball back from Kyle Tan. There's a 3 in the key called against 2024. Colin Mathai trying to make us move here. Feed inside to Nelson Chen. And the runner by Ethan Ang, and there's a foul on the play. We got a swap here. Emmanuel Tan checks out. And in comes Mateo Roa. Ethan Ang sinks the first of 2 free throws. Ethan Ang goes 1 out of 2 from the line. 2 minutes and 15 left here in the third quarter. Game has slowed down, has bogged down to a crawl here. Kyle Tan makes the jumper from the right wing. 35-33. Under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Colin Matai had this shot deflected. Or should we say, that one went wayward. Jin Tao Chen will take a well-deserved rest on the bench. Replaced by Clint Villanueva. Alfonso bounce pass inside. Hang time move. Kyle Tan. A minute and 25 left here in the third. Adrian Ang gets a steal. 2024 has tied the ball game at 35 all. Minute and 10 remaining. Kyle Tan, fly-by move, gets the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. Bonus shot time here for Kyle Tan. A minute and 3 remaining here in the third quarter. And Tan hits the extra. 3-point lead now for 2024 Colts as they regain the lead for the first time since early in the second quarter. Joakim Uy misses that J. One and done possession for 2026. 45 seconds left here in the third. Mercado sends it out. Adrian Ang short on the 3. Rebound by Joakim Uy. Baltazar to the front court. Half a minute remaining. Joakim Uy sends it out. 3 on the way. That one left short by Baltazar. Last shot time here for 2024, but they throw the ball away. And now it's 2026 with the last shot opportunity. Unfortunately, though, they commit that backcourt violation courtesy of Mateo Roa. 11.3 seconds remaining in the third period. Seconds left. 2024 Colts trying to find an opening here. Xavier Chua couldn't hit that 3. And we end the first 3 quarters of action with 2024 Colts leading 2026 Pyrois 38-35. We'll be back with fourth quarter of action here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026. Fourth quarter of action begins, and it's brought to you by Shao Kao Barbecue. Fourth quarter of action between 2024 Colts and 2026 Pyrois. here in the Moran A division of your Bingo Plus XABL 2026. And this live stream is presented by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. And the first chance at the basket is for 2026 Pyrois, and now that's Joaquim Uy going to the line for 2 shots. After that last foul call against 2024 Colts. Coming up next here at the competition court, we'll have our final game of the day here. It will be 2022 Vikings against 2003 Strong Media Health Collective PH. Xavier Chua gave it up, and Mercado couldn't make that floater. Offensive rebound, Ethan Yu, and things got better there as Santino Cruz went bingo time from beyond the arc. Five-point lead here for 2024, 41-36. But 2026 pulled back 2 points as Mateo Roa hits that baby hook there. Mercado makes the extra pass. Labruada, nice find there for Ethan Yu. Shot rattles out. Baltazar relocates to the 3-point line. Uy. And the 3-point miss by Ethan Lau. Second try, also a miss for Mateo Roa. And it goes out of bounds, going back the way of 2024 Colts. Eight minutes and 25 remaining here in the final frame. Labruada swings it to Xavier Chua. Back to Labruada. 10 seconds to shoot. Now to Xavier Chua. He tried to pass it inside, but picked away by Joaquim Uy. And in transition, the finish right there for Jintao Chen. Labruada. Now they go to the corner to Saw. A turnover for 2024. Jintao Chen, the feed to Baltazar. Baltazar relocates to the 3-point line. Shovel pass to Jintao Chen. Shot clock down to 10. Chen launches it from the left wing and got it. The lead goes back to 2026. And 2024 Colts burn another timeout with 7 minutes and 27 remaining. And this timeout is brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. Back and forth action in this battle between 2024 Colts and 2026 Pyrois. 2026 regains the lead right before that timeout called by 2024 Colts. 42-41. Low scoring affair and very tactical game between these two squads. Baltazar goes downhill through the heart of the defense, but he gets called for that offensive foul as he lowered his shoulder. Under 7 minutes to go in this one. And coming up next, it will be 2022 Vikings against 2003 Strong Media Health Collective. 2024 Colts regained the lead there from courtesy of Kyle Bennett-Tan's close range shot. 6 minutes and 40 left in this matchup, and Jintao Chen called for a dribbling violation. Returning to the ball game for 2026, that is Colin Mathai, together with Joaquim Uy, as he replaces Mateo Roa. And also Emmanuel Tan. (2024) an opportunity to extend their lead, but that shot by Ethan Yu got deflected, and we got some a little bit of extracurricular there. And it will stay with... Oh, it will go the way of 2024 Colts. Or should we say, stay with the 2024 Colts. 10 on the shot clock, and a steal completed here by 2026. Breakaway by Jintao Chen. And Jintao Chen, count that basket plus the contact. Pushing foul called there against Kyle Tan. And that's his fourth personal foul. Now Jintao Chen back at the free throw line for the bonus and an opportunity to make this a 2-point lead. Chen hits that bonus free throw. Another turnover here by 2024 Colts. And this time it's 2026, an opportunity for them to double their lead. Jintao Chen gets a screen from Ethan Ang. Chen trying to break away, and there's a foul called against Adrian Ang. Mathai. Give it up here to Ang. Ang flips it up. Wild shot. Well off target. Shot clock did not reset. They only have 1 second to shoot. And that's it. A shot clock violation on 2026. Five and a half remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Alfonso speeds through past the half-court line. Alfonso decides to retreat. Alfonso kills his dribble, gave it up here to Paulo Pasha. Extra pass. Adrian Ang launches that three to no avail. Baltazar gets fouled on the way to the cup by Paulo Pasha. There'll be a trip to the free throw line here for Mateo Baltazar. And these two free throws brought to you by Jerry's Grill. First free throw is short for Baltazar. Baltazar hits that second free throw. 5:02 remaining here in the final frame. 3-point lead here for 2026. That's a traveling violation called against Jacobo Alfonso. Colin Mathai, and he gets called for lifting. 4 minutes and 43 left here in the final frame. Still close one here, a 3-point lead for 2026 over 2024. Xavier Chua feeds the ball inside to Ethan Yu. Jintao Chen tried to save that basketball to complete the steal, but goes out of bounds. Plenty of time on the shot clock, but Adrian Ang decides to hoist it up and goes off the mark. Colin Mathai stops on a dime, launches that J, and it rolls out. Rebound secured by Ethan Yu. Yu now at the front court. Now to Xavier Chua. Ball deflected here by 2026. Baltazar decides to kick it out. Jintao Chen for three. Too strong. Ball goes out of bounds, going the way of 2024. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Paulo Pasha. Now to Xavier Chua. They feed the ball inside. Up and under move. Ethan Yu gets fouled. First free throw is good there for Ethan Yu. So we are down to the final 3 minutes and 35 of the ball game. It's down to a 1-point lead here for 2026. A miss from the dunker spot there from Joaquim Uy. And 2024, a chance to regain the lead here. Xavier Chua for three! Off the glass and in! Uno, dos, tres! 48-46. 2-point lead for 2024. Colin Mathai attacking against Xavier Chua. And Colin Mathai nearly gets a 3-point play there. As we are down to the midnight hours of this battle, Colin Mathai could tie this one up with 2 free throws. Mathai could cut this to 1 point, but misses that free throw. Lane violation called against 2024. Mathai misses the 3 to make 2. Couple of swaps here for 2024. They will retain possession. Or check that. That's 2026. Regaining possession here. Mathai. Jumper. Pure. And we are tied at 48 all. 2 minutes and 47 left in the ball game. 2024. Chance to regain the lead here. Set shot 3. Xavier Chua's shot is short and it goes out of bounds. Jintao Chen attacking left, feed inside to the big man. Now they send it out. Baltazar for 3. Bing! Bang! Boom! 51-48. 2026 regains the lead as we are heading down to the last 2 minutes of the game. 2024 trying to pull back here. And we are down to the last 2 minutes, presented by Jim Weaver Designs. And the feed downstairs, a miss for Kyle Tan. Second serving and gets it in. 1 point ball game. 51-50. We are going down the wire here at the competition court. Baltazar attacks, floats it up, no good. Jacobo Alfonso gets a rebound. 2024 can regain the lead here. Alfonso swings it to Chua. Now inside to Adrian Ang. He misses in the paint. Second try, and the lead goes back to 2024. 52-51. A minute and 12 remaining. And that's an offensive foul called against 2026. It's against Joaquim Uy. Lowered his shoulder there. And man, what a game. (2024) an opportunity to extend their slim 1 point lead. Alfonso to Santino Cruz. Kyle Tan. Shot clock down to 9. Alfonso attacks. Shovel pass inside. A miss by Adrian Ang. 2026 clears the rebound, but having a hard time to bring it up court. Jintao Chen attacks left against 2 defenders. Chen overshoots. Half a minute remaining. 2024 up 1. Santino Cruz. Bounce pass to Jacobo Alfonso. Ang for 3. Air ball. Second try. There's a foul on the play. Jacobo Alfonso will be sent to the free throw line for 2 shots. A chance to make this a 3-point lead. These free throws brought to you by Jerry's Grill. First of 2 down for Alfonso. Alfonso to make this a 3-point lead. And makes it. Timeout called here by 2026. And this timeout brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. 15.3 seconds remaining. Ball now in the hands of Jintao Chen. They go to Mathai. Mathai gets fouled before the shot. Exactly 6 seconds remaining. Colin Mathai at the line for two. And that's it for the ball game, by the way, for Santino Cruz as he fouls out of the ball game. 3.7 rebounds and 3 assists. In his place, Ethan Yu. Mathai, short on the first. That is crucial there for 2026. These free throws brought to you by Jerry's Grill. Mathai misses the second. And that will be it. As 2024 Colts will survive this one. A 3-point win over 2026 Pyrois. 54-51 in an instant classic on this Sunday. Top performer for 2024 Colts would be Ethan Yu with 14 points and 6 rebounds with 1 assist. Kyle Bennett-Tan, 13 points, 11 rebounds and 2 steals. With Adrian Ang putting up 11 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. This ball game coming up next. To close out our games here at the competition court, it will be the battle between 2022 Vikings against 2003 Strong Media Health Collective PH as we continue action on the last elimination round playing date of your Bingo Plus XABL 2026.